Right, hello everyone and welcome to Leitstellenspiel, which is the German edition of missionchief.com, which we have been playing a little bit because it has many more units and it's much more advanced than missionchief.com. I still might do the occasional videos on missionchief.com. I actually wasn't expecting to film this so soon, but we've just signed on duty and we seem to have some kind of coordinated attack on public transport because we have two burning buses, one in the heart of Edinburgh with a number of casualties and one on the main road into Edinburgh, which is currently jammed with people. So this is much more than we can handle. So this music concert can piss off for the moment. We'll need to divide our resources as much as we can. So what we're going to say is we're going to get Tollcross Fire Station, which is the nearest fire station we have, to deploy in force. We're going to get the East Command Area Manager. I'm not sure what this is. Hibblejaybob. Okay. Right. I've realised a slight problem here. Okay. We'll get those guys deployed for the moment. So the problem is that when you use translation software, the bottom of it doesn't appear and there's actually not a thing to... Oh no, there is a thing to scroll now, right? That's fine. So if I go to other... okay. Right, anyway. So I'll just keep it on... Oh no, because there's still units we can't see. Alright, okay. I'm gonna have to turn translation off, unfortunately. Forget the translation. Yeah. So we'll just refresh the page to make sure that we're on the latest updated thing. Right, so we'll come back to this. So we sent 3 fire appliances and area manager. We're going to get sort out onto this. So sort are reasonably far away, but we'll get everything of sort. So we'll get the emergency support units, the forward command unit, and this. We'll get them to the scene just now. So that's several ambulances. Actually, we'll probably get a couple of police units there as well. Now let's go to the one in Dalkeith, and we'll start getting people here. So we'll get everything. We'll grab Midlothian group manager. We'll get their heavy rescue unit. Actually, that's probably wise. And we'll grab everything we can from Newton Grange. We don't have any other sort stations near where I am, so we'll have to get the regular ambulance service, I guess, emergency vehicle. So we'll get everybody out and we'll get some doctors here and a couple of police units as well. So that will be coming from the Craig Miller station. All the while this is going on, we've got a pregnant... I'll do the translations for you for as much as I can understand them. We've got a pregnant lady in distress, so we'll get an ambulance out to her. And I got a cat in a tree, but we've got people spare, so we'll just get them on regular. We will leave this at the moment. We've got hospital transport, and thankfully we've got a different fleet of vehicles that handle that, so we'll get them away. So, everybody is now coming in onto this burning bus, including sort station. So again, the problem with this game is we always have to put up with my shitty ass internet, which I'm really sorry about. But we've got sort units coming on out. I'm a little bit curious actually, why didn't the rest of them go? Oh, I think I forgot to... Is there anyone else left in station? Yeah, there is. So why did these guys not go? Huh. Confusing. Alright, okay. So this is to the burning bus here. So let's go to the emergency thing again. So we'll go to you, and you. Now you guys didn't come out for some reason. Right. So you've not got personnel, so that's a bit of an issue. Okay, but we don't technically need them anyway. So we've got 2 police vehicles coming, which is fine. We've got an LNA, which is basically a very important doctor. They're... Oh no, they're not coming actually. Okay, right, change of plan. Let's back alarm all of these guys. We need to make sure they're all back alarmed. Right, Right, were they all back alarmed? Yes. Right, they were all back alarmed successfully, that's fine. Right, so we need 2 more pumps and a rescue vehicle. So we'll now deploy McDonald Road and Marionville. So Marionville has the incident response unit, so we'll get them out to there. So I wasn't quite expecting to have something of this magnitude. So these guys are heading back to the sort station, so we'll get... Now it's split into 2 sections because of reasons really. So I need to assign personnel. So you are available. Alright, that's fine. Do we have enough money? We could maybe get another one? No, we don't. Okay. Right. So the forward command... What education do these require? EL1. Ah, okay. I don't actually think I've got their training done, because there's training going on here. Yeah. So right. Okay. So the forward incident command unit can't go because it's not ready, because I wasn't expecting something of this magnitude. However, you should be ready to go. So let's just get the personnel. So these people need at least... Oh no, apparently these guys' training haven't been done either. What? But I did their training. Right, that's annoying. Anyway, we don't have time to worry about this because we've got shit that needs dealt with here. Right, okay, so we should now be able to deploy sort the NRRD. We'll just get these guys because it's a bunch of doctors and stuff. Let's get them going. So we'll split out the remaining doctor. We'll split up the remaining things. So we've got 2 ambulances. So they're going to go. This is going to involve quite a lot of backwards and forwardsing between people, unfortunately. Right, okay, so you've got a whole bunch of stuff that is still making its way there. We'll get the rest of the emergency services out. Now, unfortunately, how the hell can NRR... But it's got an LNA. Right, this could be a problem because I've only got one vehicle that has an LNA in it, which is basically just a heavy-duty doctor. So, who's on board it? Oh, they're both on board this one, right? That's why. That's fucking why. Okay, so we'll get one of them back to base, and we'll get the ambulances on the way out to start treating people. No, rock alarming. That's what you were told to do. Right, so this is the problem. I wish you could tell them to go back to base on blues. So I wasn't quite expecting this. So yeah, it doesn't basically matter who you take. So we'll take you. Okay, brilliant. Right, so I believe we've got 2 more calls coming in. So no, just one. So we've got you, which I'm not actually all too sure of what this is. It's something burning, so let's just translate it. Oh, it's a concussion. Oh, I should have realised that by the icon. However, we don't have any more ambulances, which is a bit of a problem. We can't deploy... Well, we can't really deploy anything to them, really. You're not going to have any people on you, do you? No. That's a problem. Alright, well, the concussion is actually just going to have to wait at the moment, because I don't have the ability to deal with them. What we'll do, actually, in lieu of sending an ambulance, we will send a police vehicle just to check up on them. In absence of anything else, that's really all we can do. Okay, so we can't do any more treatment on these people because we need now... Okay, now... as we discussed, this is a little bit of a problem because we've only got one LNA. I'm actually just wondering, did I send the incident command unit out? Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So... ah, crap, we've got people kicking off. I don't have all that many spare police vehicles left, so we'll send a TSG van over. It's got several people in it. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to work, because it usually specifically requires police vehicles. I don't know if the thing is that... the game is that smart. Anyway, there's now enough people, apparently... oh no, there's enough people to start treating the flames, but not enough people to start treating... the casualties quite as yet. So start in RRD. You should now be able to turn out in force. So let's go to... right, so let's get these guys on the go. Alright, okay. What I might do here is I'm going to take a little break, actually, and just get some coins for the sake of finishing this episode. Give you my my payment details for stuff. So we'll do an LNA course, and what we'll do is we will need to get so these guys aren't available at the moment, but we'll get you with the LNA for the moment. Ah, crap, no, we don't want it with only one person. Let's try again. So LNA course. Okay, so we'll grab. So this is the one. This is one of the ones that we needed. No, it's one of the ones that we didn't need. What we needed was the. Sorry, I'm getting a wee bit confused here. The Royal Infirmary. Why can't I see the Royal Infirmary? Oh, Edinburgh. Right, it's under E. That's why. Right. Okay. We'll get you and we'll get you. I believe we already have an LNA at Newton Grange. We do indeed, but they're not currently available. And Peppermill Paramedics. We've got an LNA there, although they're not available. Alright. We may as well just get the available people from sort. There's no point in wasting spaces. We might need it eventually. So 2 free spaces. Let's get them all trained. The fribbity up. We'll get it finished. And now we need leadership, so we'll get that done at sort command. So we'll just get as many people as we can on the thing. So they're a well-trained, versatile bunch at sort. So we'll just bung as many of them as possible into the training and just buy their knowledge, because that's how it works, right? That's how it works. So the final one that we needed was you, which we're going to get here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 free place, right? That's fine. Okay, good. Right, finish. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So let's now get our newly done units here. So the forward command unit needs 1, 2. Oh, it's only got space for 2. Okay, and the 2. So I've had to combine this into 1 unit because it only lets you have 1 thing, basically. So you've got the SAN, you've got the SAN, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. So that's everybody now assigned. So we should be able to send these guys out. What we're gonna do, so we've got the guys from Newton Grange here, but we need to assign an L. Actually, no, we should be able to do it from here. Okay, well, we'll deal with it afterwards. We'll get the primary thing dealt with and then we'll do that. So let's go to the ambulance parking at the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh. And we've got Medic 1, which is sitting here twiddling its merry little thumbs. So, right, you are ready. You're ready to go. So, we'll get you heading down to the incident at Dalkeith. So, Medic 1's on the way. You guys are on the way. So we've got the regular emergency controls heading into the Dalkeith incident, and now we've got the SORT incident controls heading into the Edinburgh incident, and all the while shit is still kicking off Elle's place. Okay, so apparently people are getting a little bit angry here, which is an issue. We need a doctor here, and there's not one available, but so we're just going to have to keep that under control for the moment. Need 2 police vehicles here. That's all I've got. No more ambulance services, so I guess we'll just have to get some of the remaining police units out just to keep the... Oh no, it's not got enough people. Okay, fair enough. Oh no, it's not got enough trained people. That was the issue. And good God, right? There's not really enough people. Let's just grab. Yeah, we'll grab the. We'll give him a first aid kit in his emergency vehicle, and that's fine. So Nuclear Hall's kind of doing. Oh, okay. Apparently, there's a pump somewhere. Oh no, I know where it is. I put the wrong one in here. Like I say, I wasn't really expecting to record this, but yeah. So we're going to struggle to deal with all of this at the moment. So we've got ambulances and SORT just arriving on scene at the moment. And we've got Medic 1 now heading to the burning bus, which is fine. So we've got a lot of casualties. Okay, we've got a helpless person who we can't help because we're now actually out of police units, which is a bit crap. I'm out of money. Music concert's just going to have to wait. Okay, so these are the ambulances that are coming on in. Okay, so everybody at this incident is being treated, and almost everybody in this incident is being treated, which is a good thing. So, alright. So we're still waiting on... Okay, so the fire itself has now been put out, which is good. We're now just waiting on SORT arriving. So we've got 4 minutes to wait until they arrive there. And then we've actually probably only got 1 or 2 minutes until this arrives down here. Yeah, 1 minute 30. So this one's actually going to be done first, unusually. Anyway, so... yeah. So seeing as this is our first look at I keep calling it Leitstellenspiel because at a glance that's how it looks to me, but it's Leitstellenspiel, which is the German version of Mission Chief, and it has countless more units than Mission Chief does, which is what makes it interesting. So the thing it has is the ability to have prime mover with actual working prime mover pods. Now the thing that kind of tripped me up actually, I've kind of had to fake a prime mover somewhere. So as part of the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service's New Dimensions policy, what they do... Oh, we've got fire reported. We've got they basically just strew prime mover pods somewhere so that prime mover can just drive there and pick them up. But the game doesn't work like that. It only lets you use a prime mover for anything that is at that station only. It's a straw bale fire, so it's not major. So Liberton's the nearest one. Fair enough. Okay, right. So, is Medic 1 on the scene yet? Just about Just about. So it's going to Lugton Bray. As soon as it gets there, that's going to be the main thing. Right, whoa, Christ. Warp speed ahead there. And apparently we're still waiting on 2 fire units. Really? Who's coming to that? No one? Alright, okay, fair enough. In that case, we'll get Marionville and Sight Hill, so they're going to have to come from quite a long way, actually. The LNA's on scene. There's no one really available here. Well, the LNA is supposed to be on scene, but he's not really doing very much. Oh, no, I'm just looking at the wrong thing. Right, okay, so he is doing stuff. So everybody is under treatment, and I'm going to very, 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 very rapidly run out of space here. Okay. We've got a crash car, which we can't get to, and we've got a crank and transport, which we, I think, can, but probably can't. So actually, let's do a little bit more setting up while we're waiting for the unit for everything to get a little bit more advanced. So what we're going to do, this is not Dalkeith. Oh no, it is. I'm just looking at the wrong place. Right, okay. So what we're going to do, once I can spot it, we're going to make a new base with the coins that we've got, and it's going to be a rescue. Oh, we could cheat a little bit, actually. Right, okay. So what we'll do that, actually. So what we're going to do here is we're going to call this the British Red Cross Dalkeith station. It's down a side street in Dalkeith. The vehicles are usually parked up there. So we'll buy that for that. Now we're going to get rid of you. I'm not going to expand it at the moment because I don't have enough. I mean, I have enough to do it, but I don't want to. So what we'll do is we'll get a Kranken transport wagon, and we will call this British Red Cross. What do they have? They've got a Renault Master Patient Transport. Actually, we'll just call it PTS and Dalkeith. Alright, here we go. Okay, fine. So that's that one sorted. So we'll call them to the Crank and Transport incident that's over here. So we'll get them going. It'll take a while to get there, but that's fine. Now, I'm under the impression that there's a number of people that's ready to go. So what we're going to do, we're very quickly going to run out of space over here. But if we go down to Livingston, the next place that we would be advancing to... Now, where the devil is that? I thought it was around here. There's emergency service centre right here. Okay, so the St. John's Hospital, I think this is A&E parking. So let's go for a new building, and we're going to have a cranking house, which is going to be the St. John's Hospital in Livingston. So Livingston Hospital, and we're going to get that for 35. Satisfactory. Okay, right. So we've still got a lot of shit going down. Okay. So what we're going to do here, I know for a fact that, Newton Grange doesn't have any more spaces for ambulances. Peffermill does, but it doesn't have any more people available. So what we're going to do here is, with the last of our little coins, we're going to expand for 20 credits, and we are going to get their... Oh, crap, we don't have enough money for it. Alright, okay. We're going to save up, and we're going to have to get that sorted. So we had a bunch of vehicles report that they're no longer required. So what we'll do is we'll go to you, and we'll get one of the Toyota Helixes to go there. It's not really something that Sort would handle on a regular basis, but we're kind of balls to the wall at the moment, so it's needed. Can't do anything about this, can't do anything about this, can't do anything about this. Health Rose person can probably grab a police vehicle to this if they've finished. Yes, okay, so we'll grab a police vehicle to this. Strollenbrand, not much else we can do. Motorrad crash, which is a motorbike crash. We'll get them going to that. And oh god, what is this? This is an oil spill of some proportion. Oh, expiring fuels. Okay, no, that's nothing too major. So we'll grab one of the units here. This should be whack, yo. This should be whack. Right, so we'll start getting people. Okay, there's so many people. So we'll get them to the Western General for just now because they've got the people. So I'm still developing the various wards, but I get more money for sending them to the right place. So we'll get them there just now. Okay, so we've got a whole heap of people that need to get transported. We're now out of space at the Western. So we'll go to... Oh no. Okay, right. There's no more people that need transported. Well, you do, but for some reason you're not going. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of ambulances heading away, which is a little bite daft. Oh, we've got some ambulances that have perked up a bit. So, okay, we'll go over here. So rescue. We'll get these guys going here. Still got 2 pumps to arrive here. Ambulance has just arrived, that's fine. Doctor going to be arriving here in 1 minute, which is fine. You need an ambulance, which we don't actually have. I remember seeing somebody that needed a doctor, you. So we'll get you heading along. Oh, Medic 1's apparently finishing too. Right, we're starting to get a lot of people finishing, so... Medic 1 will function as a doctor, so we'll get them going to this. You need an ambulance, so we'll start getting some of the other scenes cleared up, as well as focusing on the last one. There's plenty of medical personnel on scene, so no, right, okay, right. You shouldn't be going here. You need an ambulance, which is this. The mobile command unit can go away. You need a doctor. Is this closer? Yeah, it's closer. So we'll alarm you and back alarm Medic 1 because they'll probably be needed in the hospital. Go! Go, 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 go! Alright, okay, fine. So, so we've got Marionville and Sighthill heading along to the bus fire. So that's actually just about finished, which is a good thing. The one in Edinburgh is still pretty well ongoing. So the rest of SAR are now arriving, which is a forward command unit, which in this graphics pack is a van, even though it's not, and the 2 incident support units. Okay. So we've got more people here. We can shake an angry person at. Okay, SAR is on scene, which is good because it means we'll now be able to start using. Once SAR command is on scene, you can start using the crank and transport wagons type B, which ordinarily are useful for absolutely nothing, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But yeah, well, hopefully it'll be fine. So that's freed up a few more people. How are we doing? Vehicle crash. Crap. That's a bit bad. Do we have... No, we don't have any more. We don't have any more free people to deal with that, which is a little bit of a pain. Do we have any more? No, we've got no more medical people to do a crank and transport. Okay. So we're getting there. Crap, we've got 2 cranking transports now. Hey, brilliant. Okay, fine. Fun and games. Right. So there goes British Red Cross, and here comes the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service. Okay, good. Everyone's starting to get treated now, which is the main thing. Now that SAR are on scene and doing their sheaves, that's the main thing. So let's just start getting them off to hospital. So you guys are probably going to be quickest going to the Royal Infirmary. Well, you're going to have to be now, to be honest. So Royal Infirmary, and that's all that can be transported at the moment, which is fine. Okay, now the scene of the bus crash is going to get sorted, so it's only going to take a couple of minutes to get that dealt with. The flames are going to get put out. Right, who have we all got? You need a doctor, and a doctor is coming. You need an ambulance, and an ambulance is coming. You're going to need an ambulance once the police arrive, but that's fine for the moment. You've got the police coming. And you've got fire service coming, that's fine. Any spare police regular vehicles? No. Okay. Aha! So another one of the ambulances ready to get taken off. We'll get them to the Royal Infirmary, which is down here. Alright, okay, so everything... We're just about finished the main sequence of events, and status quo will hopefully be resolved soon. So this is everybody filing in to various emergency locations, which is fine. So you're heading over to the Health Rose person at the industrial, which is what was the exact word for it? Health Rose. It's drunken incapable person, basically. A helpless person. That's the thing. So it's either drunken incapable or suicide. I'm not really too sure what it's referring to, but anyway, translation can be a little bit iffy sometimes, but it's the direct translation is a helpless person. It always requires a police unit and sometimes requires a ambulance, so that's fine. We're now right. What have we got? We've now got even more stuff coming on in. So the good thing, you'll be able to see it kind of in the lower right. It's about coming up to the hour, which means we'll get free space at the Western General soon, which will be a little bit helpful for us. Okay. Who's coming along to you? Let's just hear gander. You've got an ambulance coming, so let's just check what we can send. So somebody's coming to you, that's fine. Motorrad crash, that's fine. That's fine. You need the police, which we don't have, and you, so it's just going to be a case of you for the moment. Well, we've got two ambulances on the way actually, so that's fine. So what we'll do then is we'll get another hospital transport, and we'll have to just use. Oh no, we've got one of the hospital transport people, and that's fine. So we actually have an ambulance spare. It's like the first time this episode an ambulance has been spare. Righty, okay. Status quo is starting to get resolved a little bit. Some of the police units are free, so we're going to get them to respond as quickly as they can to the vehicle crash. Is that exactly what that is? Translate the selected text. Traffic accident. Yes. So we've got people coming out there. That is fine, and we can now afford to do the doctor at Nitten. So let's get the doctor. So we'll get the Neff, and we will now name it correctly. So only one person usually goes in this. It'll take 30 seconds. It's going to be SAS Midlothian, unit number 4, and this is going to be a rapid response car, which is usually a Honda CR-V Newton Grange. Alright, okay, there we go. Fine. So that's that sorted. They can now respond to anything as may or may not be required. Schlagenfall requires an ambulance, and there's one only 2 minutes away. How lucky for them. Okay, so the fire in town has now been put out. We're just waiting on some more of the SOAR vehicles doing stuff. Come on! Come on! So the ambulances haven't arrived, and then this will be done. Oh, okay, right. So this incident now has a transport request, so we'll get them fired off to the Royal Infirmary of Edinburgh, which is the closest one. Things are quieting down now, so I think we've probably got enough spare units that we can... Oh, no, we don't. Fair enough. Alright, so we've now had to expand our arsenal a little bit. Alrighty, and somebody is messaging us, so I guess I'm going to be ending this episode in about 10 minutes time. Right, so let's see what else comes up. So now we've basically got this big ass wall of traffic that is responding to that is heading out to hospital. So one of the cool things about the Leitstellenspiel version rather than the Mission Chief version, Mission Chief has fly cars, but they don't actually they don't do anything to do with like escorts to hospital. But in the German version, it does. So that's what this rapid response motorbike is doing. It is it's escorting its ambulance off to the hospital, which is pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, we're now back in status quo, which is pretty good. So we've now got no more major incidents. The targeted attacks on the Edinburgh bus network are now contained. So we'll get this person off the hospital. So it's well past the hour now. Oh, we've not got a free space. I don't know why. Oh, it'll be because they haven't. Oh, okay, right, fine. Oh, got another transport request. Right, okay. And we've got another pregnant person who's in distress. So they always require a doctor, so we'll get the two nearest available units who are apparently 10 minutes away. Christ, where the fuck are they? The A199. Where are they? In that station? Oh god, they're way far away. That's unfortunate. Another Crankin transport coming up. Don't have any of the BLS vehicles, so we'll grab a ALS vehicle on non-blue lights for the moment. And I'm going to call this the end of this episode of, well, the first episode of Leitstellenspiel.de, which is very difficult to say. It's a German version of Mission Chief. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.